Are you guys ready? We're going to the Swiss Fintech Fair here right next to my office in Zurich. Come. So I'm here at the Kraftwerk to figure out what the people in the industry of fintech have to say about its state and where we're heading in the next 10 years. Why don't you join me? I had so many interesting answers, so we had to split up the footage into 2 vlogs. In this vlog, we are going to talk about the fintech literacy in Switzerland and how startups and corporates can learn from each other. If you want to know more about the future of fintech, you need to wait for the next vlog. But first, let me introduce you to my interview partners. First, Dr. Teddy Amberg, who is a partner at Spicehaus Partners. Dr. Tillmann Lang, who is the CEO and founder of Yova Impact Investing, Stefan Muehlemann, the founder of Loanboox, and last but not least, Alwin Meyer, who is a founder at Swiss Peers. When talking about fintech, not everybody understands what it really is. I think we still need to increase fintech literacy in Switzerland. Here is what the attendees of the Fintech Fair think.
It's kind of a two-way street. One is, the fintechs need to arrive in the real world and need to solve real problems, right? And on the other side, you need clients that really absorb these solutions and actually make advantage of these solutions and use them.
It's already happening. Look at this fair. We had not only the politicians, we had senior executives here. We have a lot of media coverage. I think it's already coming. And when we did the first fintech investments, it wasn't even a word fintech. And now out of a sudden, people come to this fair and the room was crowded.
In finance, there tend to be a couple of very large institutions which take a lot of the stage presence and just giving everybody else, or even initiatives from those institutions, if they're innovative and tech-driven, giving them stage presence and places to shine that can already do a lot for the public awareness of what is going on in fintech.
Startups in general, I think, should be much more self-confident. Even if they may fail or even if they have problems, they should be able to speak openly about it. Interests are there from the large corporations and also from the public. So be more open, tell your story, talk to the press, talk to partners, talk to peers.
Corporates have a lot of experience in their field and in being successful. So it's also a good idea for startups to have a look into how corporates earn their money. But what is it exactly that fintech startups can learn from corporates?
The high level of professionalism that Swiss corporates have in the financial services sector, thinking of processes before you implement. Of course, it's also a downside of corporates usually that they take a long time, but I think it's very well worth to apply that in startups as well.
What corporates have done very well is probably maintain and keep that client relationship. They're very, very closely tied to the clients, and oftentimes that is kind of one of the most important things that the big incumbents keep. Young companies have to be very, very close to the customers, start to build these relationships in order to maintain them.
I believe corporates have processes, have structures. They are on one side a bit their enemy, on the other side that helps as well, to grow and to have well-structured processes or establish well-structured processes and ensuring that you comply with all the rules and regulations, which for a startup from time to time is a challenge to really understand what's going on.
On the other hand, corporates could also learn a lot from startups. Corporates are often described as slow and little innovative. Listen to what fintech people think corporates could learn from startups.
Speed, do things, spend time thinking of the 99% of revenues that will disappear in 10 years. Think of the 1% that can become potentially the 99 and really move ahead.
To think outside of the realms of existing solutions and existing way of doing things, outside of the structures that have been built by industries over decades, to come up with new stuff that just challenges the way things are done.
The question is, should they really learn it? I mean, obviously agility, produce something small, test it in the market. If it doesn't work, trash it. start over, be innovative, don't be scared of big mistakes. But the question is, can they really adapt? And I believe it's very hard for large corporates to adapt to fintech or startup manner. Now, what I believe is really the solution is the cooperation of the two with each other.
Thank you so much to the organizers for putting this event together and for having me. Thanks to everyone who watched until the end of this video, and I hope you were able to get a feeling of what fintech holds in store for us. In the next video, we will get a sneak peek into the future of fintech, so stay tuned for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Oh, and if you made it all the way till here, maybe it's time to make this relationship a little bit more committed and you subscribe or connect to me. Thank you so much and have a great day.